Hey, holy priest Nishikawa-san, how you doing? I still can't believe you said you were the son of the founder of the Bostons. How the hell you can say that? Like, you're a fucking liar, you know? But I don't really care. You know, you guys always fabricating information all the freaking time. Anyway, yesterday I was explain about how to ditch the spiritual session training out of the system. Today, I'm going to discuss about another set of issue called lineage parent. So on the left-hand side of the presentations represents a traditional referral system called lineage parents, and right-hand side, I would name it frictionless organizational structures. It's a new way of running organizations. Okay? Revlon Tolige, how you doing? Your team. Oh, by the way, bad application, falsification, plagiarism, pimpanapapapai, perjury, and slash ban, embezzlement, rape attempt, dating service, sham marriage, and entertainment business. That's all about Shinnyoen. That's my acknowledgement. Anyway, so let's discuss about it. So starting from traditional referral system. The current marketing approach in which missionary activity is somewhat right now is something resembling multi-level marketing approach. It takes a pretty important role for the Shinnyoen for the sake of revenue expansion, right? Therefore, each follower has, coercively engaged with totally unreasonable membership recruitment activities, which I have been going through. And many people fall into religious trauma through these stigmatic experiences with extreme peer pressures, and some of them experience even inferiority complex with low performance comparing to others. And everybody, I would say the virtually vast majority of the Shinnyoen followers now suffering from cognitive dissonance, which sees any discrepancies between shitty daily life on a daily basis, that is reality, and somewhat delusional, dreamy world which has been cultivated by the spiritual indications that is conflated with reality. So that's a problem of a lineage parent system. In the middle, you can see the diagram here. On the top, lineage parents, which gives guiding parents the directions, and the guiding parents' role and responsibilities and political system to lineage parents basically gives the instructions to the children to expand their organizations, and children are strongly encouraged to introduce the teaching to outside people. And I personally believe that there's three types of connections here. The one is the acknowledged connections. That is a best case scenario where individuals acknowledge themselves and their will to join a club. That is totally fine, like 80s. But currently, there are two is going to be a big concerns for most of the people in the Shinnyoens. One, the coercive connections. The coercive connection is a scenario that persons are connected by being fabricated by the implemented Shinnyoen or lineage parents or even godparents, I think. You know, one of the followers from the Unification Church asked me for help because she has been chased fuck around by the employee of Shinnyoen. And this guy is apparently physically visit her apartment and attempted to sexually molest her. Huh? That's what I've heard. So that's actually one issue, the coercive connections and then automatic connections. But she hasn't, I mean, she doesn't have any intention to join a club, right? So that's crime, I think. Okay? Which requires further investigation, I think. The last classification of the connection is an automatic connection. So if your family member is a member of Shinnyoen, you are going to be automatically become a follower, like my case. So that's the problem of the lineage parent system currently employed by the Shinnyoen. They're perfectly fine during the 80s because local community leaders actually lineage parents. And they have power and they can easily exert their influence, political powers, over the local community and economy, and relatively easier for them to manage people. Excuse me. But that won't happen anymore because Japanese society is not indigenous anymore. Whole different kinds of people here. Chinese and Koreans and with different backgrounds and philosophy commingled into the society in the Shinnyoen communities, and it's really tough to manage. So, on your left hand side, I name it the frictionless organizational structures that I come up with yesterday. This is actually a new way of managing our organizations. Okay? At the phase one, I would assume that it's probably unfeasible to abolish system training all of a sudden because people is going to freak out if I said it. Therefore, we will impose restriction on the context of the spiritual message given to the followers. At the phase two, we can go even farther. We can sophisticate the organizational structure per se. If a follower would like to acquire specific answers or directions for the specific issues that they have or that they are concerning with, such as marriage, appropriate medical treatments, and selection of medical doctors and a career change, etc., they can access a highly secured service platform to ask subject matter experts regarding specific question that they have. An expert community comprised of decent professional, accredited followers of the trusts. They are not spiritual leader. They are not lineage parents. They're simply professional, and they are able to offer their service to the follower at the deepest discount price with possibly benefits and perk Shinnyoen can think of. Or maybe they can do the volunteer, depending upon their will. And this platform, because platform is going to allow you to configure. And this platform comply with some various legal frameworks such as active protection of personal information as well as PCI-DDS. PCI-DDS is a set of the rules and a guideline that help businesses protect credit card holder data and transaction informations. That is called Payment Data Industry Data Security Standard, which you guys need to research about. Right now, you guys have a whole bunch of issues, but you guys shared all the information to the police and Canadian lands and causing a lot of issues, which can be utilized for the gaslighting. Stop it. It's illegal. It's crime. Torigai-san, this is how you guys generate revenue in a decent way. Decent, legit way, instead of threatening people to collect money with a spiritual fraud scheme currently employed. Okay, in the middle part, each followers, without any interventions, with the lineage parents and spiritual leaders, whatever the communities they belong to, each followers will be able to direct, will be able to connect with founder and his son directly at the soul level. And whenever they want, they can make donations through this platform. In response, Shinnyoen will be able to provide home service, whatever the ritual, Buddhism seminars and events, whatever they want held. So this is actually ideal organizational structures, which is suited for the modern Japan. At the phase 2, while providing psychological care for the followers to mitigate whatever the degree of the mental dependence or obsessions to the spiritual guidance, lack of credibility, the followers should be directed to pursue their own journey of a spiritual yearning based upon their responsibility for their own sake. From more broader perspective, broader approaches, holistic approaches, taking into constellations of the concept of the Buddhism, philosophy, theologies, other religious studies, as well as the psychological science, with immense help from third party in and out of Shinnyoen. And this supporting community eventually rebuilt more harmonious, flexible, supportive Shinnyoen community that is totally irrelevant to the current fucked up lineage system. That's what I think. So what do you guys think? This is my solutions for the new way of managing organizations. Holy priest, Nishiko, what do you think? Please don't go to New York City to chase fuck around on Buddha statues. Your concern is not auctions. Your concern is reform of organizations. Alright? Your concern is not real estate property deal or any margin on acquisition deal. Mr. Torigai-san, what do you think? I think you're doing some consulting, right? With financial business? So, what do you guys think? How to reform your organizations in an effective way, which is going to be suited modern Japan with more diversity. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.